Top 25 Wealth Manager Interview Questions and Answers. In the competitive world of wealth management, interviews can be challenging yet crucial for success. This video presents the top 25 interview questions and answers that will help candidates prepare effectively for their upcoming interviews. By exploring these essential questions, viewers will gain insights into the skills and knowledge needed to impress potential employers. This resource aims to boost confidence and enhance performance during the interview process. 1. How do you assess a client's risk tolerance, and what tools do you use? Assessing a client's risk tolerance involves a combination of qualitative and quantitative methods. I typically begin by having a thorough discussion with the client about their financial goals, investment experience, and emotional reactions to market fluctuations. I use standardized questionnaires that measure risk tolerance levels, which cover various scenarios and investment situations. Additionally, I utilize financial planning software that simulates different market conditions, helping clients visualize potential outcomes based on their risk profiles. This comprehensive approach ensures that I align investment strategies with the client's comfort level and objectives. 2. Can you explain your approach to asset allocation for a high net worth client? When working with high net worth clients, my approach to asset allocation begins with a comprehensive understanding of their financial goals, risk tolerance, and time horizon. I typically utilize a strategic asset allocation model that balances equities, fixed income, alternative investments, and cash. This tailored strategy accounts for individual client preferences and market conditions. Regular reviews and adjustments ensure alignment with evolving financial objectives. By employing both quantitative analysis and qualitative insights, I create a diversified portfolio that aims to enhance returns while managing risk effectively. 3. How do you stay updated on market trends and economic changes? Staying informed about market trends requires a multifaceted approach. I regularly read financial news from reputable sources such as the Wall Street Journal, Bloomberg, and Financial Times. Attending industry conferences and webinars also provides valuable insights from experts. Additionally, I subscribe to research reports from leading financial institutions and utilize analytical tools that track market indicators. Engaging with a network of financial professionals allows me to exchange ideas and perspectives, ensuring I remain agile in adapting strategies to changing economic conditions. 4. What investment strategies do you recommend for tax efficiency? In managing investment portfolios, strategies such as tax loss harvesting can effectively offset capital gains with losses. Utilizing tax-advantaged accounts like IRAs or 401ks allows for tax-deferred growth. For taxable accounts, favoring long-term capital gains through holding investments for over 1 year is optimal. Investing in municipal bonds, which often offer tax-free interest, can enhance tax efficiency. Additionally, strategic asset location, placing tax-efficient investments in taxable accounts and tax-inefficient ones in tax-advantaged accounts, maximizes after-tax returns. 5. How do you evaluate the performance of a client's portfolio? Evaluating a client's portfolio performance involves a multifaceted approach. First, I set clear benchmarks based on the client's investment goals, risk tolerance, and asset allocation. I analyze returns relative to these benchmarks and adjust for factors like market conditions. Regular performance reviews include comprehensive reports that highlight key metrics such as volatility, alpha, and beta. Client feedback is integral as I ensure their expectations align with results. I also make adjustments based on changing market dynamics and clients' evolving needs, ensuring strategies remain effective and aligned with their financial objectives. 6. What experience do you have with alternative investments, e.g., private equity, hedge funds, real estate? I have extensive experience in alternative investments, particularly in private equity and real estate. My background includes advising clients on suitable opportunities based on their risk profiles and investment goals. I have conducted thorough due diligence on various funds, analyzing performance metrics and market trends. Additionally, I stay informed about regulatory changes impacting these sectors. My approach includes educating clients about the unique risks and potential rewards associated with alternative investments, ensuring they make informed decisions aligned with their financial objectives. 7. How would you structure a financial plan for a client nearing retirement? When structuring a financial plan for a client nearing retirement, I focus on several key areas. First, assessing their current financial situation and identifying income sources, including Social Security and pensions, is crucial. Next, I analyze their expenses, ensuring they align with their retirement lifestyle goals. Asset allocation becomes vital, emphasizing capital preservation while allowing for growth. I also consider tax strategies to maximize their retirement income. Finally, I emphasize the importance of healthcare planning and estate planning to ensure their wishes are met and their legacy is protected. 8. How do you handle clients who want to invest in high-risk opportunities against your advice? When clients express a desire to pursue high-risk investments contrary to my advice, I prioritize open communication. I ensure they fully understand the potential risks and rewards involved. I present alternative options that align better with their risk tolerance and financial goals. If they remain insistent, I document their decision and provide a written summary of my concerns. This approach protects both the client and myself while fostering a sense of trust. Ultimately, it's essential to respect their autonomy while guiding them with informed insights. 9. Describe your process for building long-term relationships with clients. Building long-term relationships with clients begins with establishing trust through consistent communication and transparency. I prioritize understanding their unique goals, values, and risk tolerances, which allows me to tailor my approach. Regular check-ins and updates on their portfolios ensure clients feel engaged and informed. I also make an effort to provide value beyond just financial advice, offering insights that align with their personal aspirations. By being responsive to their needs and concerns, I foster an environment where clients feel comfortable discussing challenges and opportunities, reinforcing our partnership. 10. How do you handle a client unhappy with their portfolio's performance? When addressing a client's dissatisfaction with their portfolio's performance, I first ensure to listen actively to their concerns without interruption. Understanding their perspective helps build trust and demonstrates empathy. Next, I review the portfolio's performance against benchmarks and discuss the market conditions that may have influenced results. I explain the long-term investment strategy we established together, reiterating the rationale behind it. Lastly, I collaborate with the client to explore adjustments or alternative strategies that align with their goals, ensuring they feel heard and valued throughout the process. 11. How do you explain complex financial concepts to clients with limited financial literacy? When explaining complex financial concepts, I prioritize simplicity and relatability. I use analogies that relate to everyday life, allowing clients to visualize concepts. For instance, I might compare investing to gardening, where nurturing investments over time leads to growth. Visual aids, like charts and graphs, can also help illustrate trends and performance. Additionally, I encourage questions and use a step-by-step approach, ensuring clients grasp each component before moving on. Creating an open dialogue fosters trust and ensures they feel comfortable with their financial decisions. 12. What strategies do you use to attract and retain high net worth clients? Attracting and retaining high net worth clients requires a tailored approach. Building a strong reputation through networking and referrals is essential. Offering personalized services that address the unique needs of each client helps foster trust and loyalty. Regular communication, including updates on market trends and portfolio performance, keeps clients engaged. Additionally, hosting exclusive events or seminars can showcase expertise and provide valuable insights. A commitment to continual education and understanding client goals ensures a long-lasting relationship, vital for client retention in wealth management. 13. Describe a time you had to manage conflicting priorities among multiple clients. In a past role, I faced a situation where two high net worth clients had urgent requests that required immediate attention. One client needed an asset reallocation due to market changes, while the other requested a detailed financial report for an upcoming investment opportunity. To manage these conflicting priorities, I assessed the urgency and potential impact of each request. I communicated clearly with both clients, explaining the situation and providing a timeline for when each request would be addressed. By prioritizing tasks effectively and maintaining open communication, both clients felt valued and satisfied with the outcomes. 14. How do you ensure compliance with fiduciary responsibilities? Ensuring compliance with fiduciary responsibilities involves several key practices. First, I prioritize transparency by providing clients with clear and comprehensive information regarding fees, risks, and potential conflicts of interest. Regular training on fiduciary standards is essential for myself and my team, ensuring we stay informed about best practices. I also implement a thorough review process for all investment recommendations and decisions, ensuring they align with the client's best interests. Lastly, maintaining open communication with clients helps build trust and reinforces our commitment to their financial well-being. 15. What steps do you take to stay compliant with SEC, FINRA regulations? To stay compliant with SEC and FINRA regulations, I implement a comprehensive compliance program that includes regular training for staff on regulatory changes and ethical standards. I also conduct periodic audits of our processes and client interactions to ensure adherence to guidelines. Staying informed through professional networks and industry publications helps me understand evolving regulations. Additionally, I maintain open communication with compliance officers to address any potential issues proactively, ensuring that our practices align with current legal requirements and best practices in the industry. 16. How do you handle situations where a client's request conflicts with regulatory guidelines? When faced with a client's request that conflicts with regulatory guidelines, I prioritize transparency and education. I initiate a conversation with the client, explaining the specific regulations at play and the rationale behind them. It's important to highlight the potential risks involved in non-compliance. By providing alternative solutions that align with both their goals and regulatory requirements, I aim to build trust and demonstrate my commitment to their best interests. This approach fosters a collaborative relationship while ensuring adherence to legal and ethical standards. 17. Tell me about a time you made a mistake in managing a client's wealth. How did you resolve it? In a previous role, I miscalculated a client's asset allocation during a portfolio review, which resulted in a higher exposure to risk than intended. Upon realizing the mistake, I immediately contacted the client to explain the situation transparently. I proposed a corrective plan that involved reallocating assets to align with their risk tolerance and investment goals. To regain their trust, I offered regular updates and additional meetings to discuss market changes and adjustments. This experience underscored the importance of diligence and clear communication in wealth management. 18. How do you handle pressure during market volatility? Handling pressure during market volatility requires a calm and methodical approach. I prioritize clear communication with clients, reassuring them by discussing the long-term perspective of their investments. Regularly reviewing and adjusting portfolios allows me to navigate changing market conditions effectively. Utilizing data-driven analyses helps in making informed decisions. Additionally, I focus on maintaining a diversified portfolio, which can mitigate risks and reduce anxiety during turbulent times. By staying informed and proactive, I ensure clients feel supported and confident in their financial strategies. 19. Describe a situation where you had to persuade a client to follow your financial advice. In one instance, a client was adamant about investing heavily in speculative stocks despite my recommendation for a more balanced approach. I took the time to analyze their portfolio and demonstrated how a diversified strategy would reduce risk while still achieving their financial goals. I presented data on historical performance, potential risks, and the benefits of a more stable investment approach. By actively listening to their concerns and addressing them with clear, factual information, I was able to persuade them to adopt my advice, ultimately leading to greater portfolio stability and satisfaction. 20. How do you prioritize tasks when managing multiple client portfolios? When managing multiple client portfolios, I prioritize tasks by assessing urgency and impact. First, I categorize clients based on factors such as upcoming deadlines, market conditions, and specific client needs. I use project management tools to track tasks and allocate time effectively. Regular communication with clients helps me understand their priorities, allowing me to respond promptly to urgent matters. Additionally, I establish a routine for reviewing portfolios, ensuring each client receives the attention they deserve while maintaining a high level of service across the board. 21. How do you differentiate your services from competitors in wealth management? Differentiating my services in wealth management involves a few key strategies. First, I focus on personalized client experiences, tailoring my approach to meet individual client needs and preferences. I emphasize holistic financial planning, integrating various aspects such as investment management, tax strategies, and estate planning. Additionally, I leverage cutting-edge technology to enhance client engagement and streamline processes. Building long-term relationships based on trust and transparency is paramount. By providing exceptional service and regular communication, I aim to create a unique value proposition that sets me apart from competitors. 22. What role does technology, e.g., robo-advisors, AI, play in your practice? Technology plays a significant role in my practice by enhancing efficiency and client engagement. Robo-advisors allow for automated portfolio management, making investment processes more accessible and cost-effective. AI tools help analyze market trends and client behavior, enabling tailored financial strategies. Additionally, digital platforms facilitate real-time communication with clients, ensuring they are always informed about their investments. This integration of technology not only streamlines operations but also enhances the overall client experience, allowing for a more personalized approach to wealth management. 23. How do you approach prospecting and expanding your client base? To effectively prospect and expand my client base, I focus on building genuine relationships through networking and referrals. I attend industry events, engage with local business groups, and participate in community initiatives to connect with potential clients. Utilizing social media and digital marketing strategies also helps me reach a broader audience. I prioritize understanding my target market's needs, tailoring my approach accordingly. Following up with leads and maintaining regular communication ensures I stay top of mind, ultimately fostering trust and establishing long-term client relationships. 24. Have you ever encountered an ethical dilemma in wealth management? How did you handle it? Yes, I faced an ethical dilemma when a client requested investments that seemed contrary to their stated values, particularly regarding environmental sustainability. I initiated an open conversation to clarify their values and goals, emphasizing the importance of aligning investments with their principles. Together, we explored sustainable investment options that fulfilled their financial objectives while respecting their ethical standards. This approach not only resolved the dilemma but also strengthened our relationship, demonstrating that I prioritize their values in my advisory role. 25. How do you maintain confidentiality and trust with high-profile clients? Maintaining confidentiality and trust with high-profile clients requires a multifaceted approach. First, I ensure strict adherence to privacy laws and ethical standards, implementing robust security measures for sensitive information. Open communication is vital. I regularly reassure clients that their information is protected. Building trust also involves demonstrating reliability and consistency in my services. Finally, fostering a personal connection helps clients feel valued and secure, encouraging them to share their concerns and goals openly. This proactive relationship management is crucial for long-term success. In this video, we've covered the top 25 wealth manager interview questions and answers that will help you prepare effectively for your interview. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting, understanding these questions can boost your confidence and performance. Remember, preparation is key to showcasing your expertise and securing the position. If you found this information helpful, please give this video a like and subscribe to our channel for more insights and tips. Your support helps us create more valuable content for you. Thank you for watching.